up, everyone?
I'm Dylan.
I'm Joey.
And we're White and Rice.
That's right. And today, we're back. Again.
We're back again.
And we are reviewing an awesome movie called
Uncut Gems. Probably one of the best, one of the greatest of 2019 for sure. Yeah, it's, man, where do we even start?
Let's just give you a quick synopsis. Uncut Gems is starring Adam Sandler, and it's a drama. Whoa. Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
And Adam Sandler's done dramas before. Obviously, he cut his teeth in the comedy world with Madison, or was it Happy Madison?
Billy Madison, or Happy Madison Productions.
And
yeah.
That's where everyone grew to love him. And then he started shifting into some more dramatic, I think starting with like 50 First Dates, Spanglish, Click, which was really devastating. And I don't feel like any of those really landed for anyone.
Yeah. No, and, he's kind of, gone downhill, honestly. A lot of those guys have from the 90s and stuff like that.
Yeah, but him and the David Spade Sandler
It's not to say they don't still have it.
Yeah.
It's just maybe you get tired. Maybe you're not making those types of films anymore. The creative juices aren't always flowing.
Yes.
But this one...
Unreal.
Yeah. And quick synopsis, starring Adam Sandler as a pawn shop owner.
A jewelry pawn shop owner.
Yeah, jewelry
reseller. Really.
Basically, all you need to know is that, and that from what the trailer shows you, he obviously bets too much, gambles too much, is always on the run, always trying to cover his back, pay people back, make more money, yada yada yada.
Spending money he doesn't have.
Exactly.
Really his MO.
That's it. So basically, big old ball of stress.
Big old ball of stress. And very on brand for A24. This film is beautifully shot. There's a lot of really, really intentional like close-ups that like build a lot of tension because you can't see what's going on in the full scene, and it's really capturing like the person's emotions and like the pores on their face, and it's very gritty and grimy. But also like classic for A24 is the trailer doesn't really give away too much about the actual like plot or story, which I think is great. So I think we'll keep spoilers to as much of a minimum as possible.
Yeah.
So A24 put it out. It was done by the Safdie Brothers. Gosh, what was the other movie they did that I loved so much? High Times, thank you. Robert Pattinson film.
I've been telling you to watch it forever.
Shut up. Okay. And my brain just almost exploded. The Safdie Brothers love anxiety and stress, apparently. If you watch High Times or
Maybe
Good
I'll
Times,
watch that tonight.
Watch Good Times while looking up Julia Fox's
Good Times?
overshoot. Yeah, it's
or
Good
High
Times.
Times.
Oh, it's Good Times.
Okay.
Yeah, Good Times with Robert Pattinson. Watch that movie. It's really good. Safdie Brothers.
Look up whose photo shoot?
Julia Fox from the movie Uncut Gems. Yeah, Uncut Gems has now my favorite female actress.
Yeah. Showing.
Talented.
That's a throwback to a certain film franchise. I hope you guys know.
Good one, Joey.
Wayne's World.
To get back to Uncut Gems, I'm trying to think of what struck me the most about that movie. I thought that...
What struck you?
I'm going to get off the Julia Fox grid, but...
We could stay on that.
The way that they captured the Jewish and New York culture and how it had such an important meaning to the movie was really neat because it adds to the tension and the stress. Like everybody knows what the culture of New York is like, where it's like there's honking and beeping and
really
swearing.
Relaxed.
Yeah, super relaxed. Apparently also it has the second most amount of F-bombs in any movie
really
ever made. Yeah. Number one obviously being
I didn't even notice that.
South Park, Bigger, Longer, Uncut.
Oh, I thought it might be The Big Lebowski.
No.
You ever played that drinking game?
Yes, I have. It's good.
Fuck.
It's good. It's good times. The way the movie progresses, though, is it's pretty much just over the span of a couple days. It kind of feels like it's in real time. And Adam Sandler, he does a lot of like the normal Adam Sandler mannerisms that I love, where like when he has that interaction with his daughter, and he's like, but he's still like kind of loves me.
Yeah, his laugh too.
He kind of has that little Adam Sandler laugh. Like there's parts of Adam Sandler from his past that are some of his most like lovable characteristics that are in Uncut Gems. But then there's this newer like extremely gritty like midlife crisis version of him as well. That's both a part of the character.
Almost like, hey, you thought I was gone?
Exactly.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
And I'm better than ever.
Yeah, I would say that this movie puts him right back on top. And we said this in our last episode, but I do wonder if this means that Adam Sandler is going to start being more active again in acting.
I hope so.
Or not. I hope so too.
I would love to see him. This movie was great. They had Kevin Garnett, an NBA player, acting in there. It's a very unique storyline because it kind of revolves around the 2012 NBA championship playoffs.
Yes.
Which is cool. Who thinks of that? Like, I want to write a story about this character and this guy who does these things.
That has nothing to do with basketball.
And then I'm going to tie it into
like
the NBA back in 2012. Like, what? That was cool. I thought he was great. Acting, high tension. High stress. The whole time, my knee was like this. I was like, actually, it wasn't because technically I was laying on a couch.
Let's do a little shout out. So we saw this at Studio One Theaters. Studio One Theaters is in Portland, Oregon. They have Italian handmade couches and different style theaters in every single room.
It's awesome.
They have
we were super close. We were like literally 6 to 8 feet from the screen. But we were so comfy because we had these massive couches. Oh my gosh!
You can buy
live music there.
You can have filet mignon. You can have wine. You can have cocktails.
They have TVs in the floors.
They have TVs in the floors. Go to Studio One. We love Studio One.
Anyway,
back to Uncut Gems.
Very high stress film. You're just like the whole time.
I also want to just jump back to the cameos. First of all, Kevin Garnett crushed it.
He did.
I mean, has he ever been in a movie before? I don't think so. And he legitimately had a role in the movie. And granted, he was playing himself, so he just had to be himself. But he was very convincing. And then The Weeknd was in it, which was crazy because The Weeknd came up 2011, 2012 when the Trilogy album came out. And the part of the movie is that Adam Sandler is dating a chick who's has this kind of connection with The Weeknd, and she's like, oh, he's like this R&B guy who's up and coming.
Yeah, he's gonna be big.
Which, granted, now The Weeknd is huge. I mean, household name across the world for R&B hip hop. But showing The Weeknd playing in these little clubs in New York was really dope. Yeah, just really unique cameos. Also, how do you get The Weeknd and Kevin Garnett in a movie that's put out by a smaller production house like A24? Yeah, I don't know. Just there's a lot of treasure in this movie.
Honestly, yeah, there's not much more to say about it because I guess what you can say is that you don't need to go into spoilers or anything about that because the story is relatively basic, but it's just phenomenal acting, really interesting, dramatic story. I mean, that's about it. It keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. There are some reveals that you're like, whoa, didn't see that coming. Yeah. Whatever her name is, what was her name? Foxy?
Julia Fox. Foxy Julia Fox.
Man.
Yeah, she's definitely one of my favorite new actresses. If I was to rate this movie, I would say it is imagine you're having the worst week of your life and you are jacked the fuck up on Adderall and you're also incapable of making the right decision even though you know what it is. That's how I would rate this movie. It is that.
Okay. I can see that. I would say it's like, you're
plus a lot of Jews.
High stress. You're surrounded by Jews. High stress, before whatever it is, you're going into you're going to play your first soccer game or a big soccer game or any sports game whatsoever. You got the freaking butterflies like crazy. You're going to do something, maybe go skydiving. You're like, oh my gosh, I am so stressed out. But at the end of it, you're like, that was 100% worth it. It was so much fun. Something like that.
I would say for the viewer, yes. For the characters in the movie, no.
Yeah.
Cool. Go see Uncut Gems. It is a gem.
Yep.
Cool. Like, comment, subscribe, that whole shit. Let us know what you think of Uncut Gems if you've seen it. Find us on Instagram, White and Rice Show. We post a lot of cool facts on there that literally nobody but us and Google knows. So,
And we would love to hear from you guys and, anything that you want to see, want us to discuss.
Suggestions.
Let us know. We'll do it. We'll do anything. Please, just tell us.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.